welcome. Thanks for joining us on TVC News at 7. The federal government and organized labor are to meet again on Thursday. This comes hours after yesterday's failed meeting. The Labour and Employment Minister had rescheduled the meeting for 5 p.m. today, but Labour asked that it be shifted to Thursday to enable it sort all logistic issues related to the meeting. Organized Labour says the reluctance of the federal government to discuss steps toward the revitalization of local refineries necessitated its walk out of the meeting on Sunday. At a joint news conference in Abuja, the Nigeria Labour Congress and its trade union counterpart insist that government's conduct was a violation of fundamental terms of the agreement. TVC News correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
A nationwide industrial action by the NLC and TUC was fixed for September the 28th to protest the twin increases in prices of fuel and electricity tariff. But the government reached out to organized labor to sheath its sword and engage in dialogue. In the end, a memorandum of understanding was signed, and details included fixing existing refineries and entrusting them to efficient management, creating an enabling environment for new refineries, and achieving enhanced and sustainable local refining capacity. The MOU also contained a review of the increase in electricity tariff. But after subsequent meetings, Labour says it has lost confidence in the government's willingness to abide by the conditions set out. At a news conference to set the records straight the day after, the NLC and the TUC believe the recent fuel price hike constitutes a breach of the dialogue process.
While the committee was still working, the government had not taken any step to revitalize the local refineries and has flagrantly refused to discuss with the unions in the oil sector and gas sector as agreed.
If we say that we can't accept the regulation that is import-driven, and that the refineries must work before you think of it, and then you go into price fixing. Price fixing is not the same thing as deregulating.
After Sunday's failed meeting, the government has reached out to Labour to return to the discussion table, but these Labour leaders say that will be determined by the government's response to prioritizing the functioning of local refineries.
It is clear that government is not prepared for a sincere and honest dialogue on finding a lasting solution to the twin issues of petroleum price increase and electricity tariff.
The NLC and the TUC are reaching out to their organs for the next step. Organized Labour insists it is a pan-Nigerian organization committed to protecting the interests of Nigerian workers and the entire citizenry. It says it has not lost focus or its resolve to act in furtherance of its members' interests and the country as a whole. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.